Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel and welcome to another James Bond memorabilia video. Today we're going to be looking at this, and this is a prop that was used in From Russia with Love starring Sean Connery, and it's the bug detector. So I wanted to show you this James Bond memorabilia item for a number of reasons really. The first one being you don't have to spend a lot of money to come up with a display like this, which highlights a very recognisable prop from the movie. It's the bug detector, which he uses when he's in the hotel room and he's going around the room checking for various bugs and microphones, and he suspects there might be something fishy about the telephone, and he picks up the telephone and he uses the bug detector to trace the bug that's actually been fitted to the telephone. And you see the dial move on the actual display on the bug detector. Now this is a genuine item. It's called an Elcometer or an Elcometer, depending on how you want to say it. It's an old sort of tool used back in the day, and it was actually used for testing the thickness of paint. So it's more or less identical to the one that was used in the film. The only difference is the actual reading on the display. The actual increments aren't quite the same, but at first glance, other than that, it's identical. It's made by the East Lancs Chemical Company, who were based in Manchester. Like I say, it's called an Elcometer or an Elcometer. It comes with the leather pouch, which has the branding on there. It does come with a little card inside which explains how to use it, but obviously that isn't seen in the film. But you do see him get this out of his attaché case. I think he throws that on the table, and he picks up the telephone and he touches this on the telephone, and the needle moves to detect the bug. This one does work. I will give a demonstration of that shortly, but I paid very little for this. I've seen them on eBay go for £30, £40, and some people are just taking the mickey, if you're asking me. They put the James Bond connection on the description and they expect to ask for like 70, 80, 90 pounds. I found this not on eBay. I was just googling around and I found it from a guy in the UK who sells vintage tools, and it was £15. I think it was less than 20 delivered. It's in fantastic condition. It's virtually brand new. Well, it's in brand new condition, and as you can see, I've put it in this little display here. I've just got some little rubber grommets there just to set it off the ground, and then that sits at the back. And as you may have seen in other videos that I've done, I've created these little sort of displays. These are just acrylic photo frames with 4 little magnets, and you just pull them apart, put whatever you want inside there, and it makes a nice little display. So I've got Sean Connery there grabbing hold of the telephone, about to put the bug detector on there, and then on that side it shows you the display of the Elcometer. And on this one, it's just an explanation of what you're looking at for anybody who doesn't know what it is, which film it's from, which, the year and what have you, and 1963, and that just goes in there. Now, the display case costs more than the actual prop. I paid quite a lot for this. I can't quite remember the price off the top of my head, but it was at least £30, £40. But it's a very nice case. It's got a velvet base. It's a wooden sort of frame around there, and then you've got the acrylic lid which just sits over the top, and it just makes a really nice display. I do like to find items like this and then create a more impressive display which just looks better in my collection of 007 memorabilia. So yeah, like I say, you don't have to spend a lot of money. You didn't have to have the case. You could have just had the Elcometer itself, which, like I say, was under £20. These, they're about. I'll put a link down in the description for these photo frames. It depends in what you can get them in packs of 4 or 5, just one on their own. So it all depends, but they're not expensive then, and it just makes a nice little display. So yeah, that's it for today. Really short one, but it's just to show you don't have to spend a lot of money, and that's the Elcometer or the bug detector as used by Sean Connery in From Russia with Love. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.